Hi, welcome, SA. Yes, I just had a quick lunch, and as T.O.'s not on today, as Tarot Oracle's not on, he's having a break. So I thought I'd come back and do a little bit more, a few more readings. So just give us a second, just sort of take a breath for a minute. And so what is your M's attention towards you? Okay, so cool. Let's just put these decks away from my table, my space. Let's use the Gilded Tarot Royale. Hi, Lily. Yes, I'll add you to the list. Okay, so the free list at the moment, I'm just trying to work out the... Oh, I've done it again. I keep putting it in full screen for some reason. And for some reason, I have connected to this again. Oh, that's supposed to be removed. Right, that was a bit of a silly thing to do. Okay, so free list. You have not asked a question today, so SA. We have Lily. And we have Maria. Okay, so Lily, you can type in your question, and Maria, you can type in your question as well. Okay, so think about your question today. We're going to take a nice deep breath. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. Forgot to add my incense. Just doing your free list. I'm just getting things sorted. Let's do some nut champa. Do like to have the incense going. Just got to cut it off a bit shorter. It's a bit long. Right. So. Okay. It takes me a minute to breathe. What's M's attention towards you? Right, let's have a look. Okay. Glasses so I can read the cards. Okay, the first card we have here is the hanging man, or the hanged man, however you like to call that. So the hanged man is all about looking at things from different perspectives. So maybe M's intentions at the moment is to look at things from a different angle, look at things from a different perspective, maybe look at their options, their view, look at things from a different viewpoint. Look at things a little differently. So maybe M's intentions towards you is just about looking at things a little differently than normal, or what they call normal, looking at things that they call normal. Okay, and allowing them that sense of, it feels like they're ready and raring to go. So it feels like they're looking at things a little differently, looking at things from a different angle towards you, looking at things a bit different. And so it feels like they're sort of ready to move forward. Feels like there's some romance, I wouldn't say romance, definitely some passion, some dynamic, some energy. It's definitely some energy with towards you. So definitely feels like there's some movement towards you, some energy in some way, as they're looking at things from a different perspective, a different angle. Okay, you say? Next I have Lily. Just need Lily's question and then Maria. Hey, Jasmine. Yes, I'll add you to the list. Oh, what is wrong with me? I keep doing that. Okay, so might have actually pushed the right button. Free list. Yep, I've got it, Lily. Thank you. Right, okay, so let's continue this. Next I said was Lily, then Maria. So Lily. Okay, so supernatural. Okay, will S respond if you send him a message now? Let's have a look. Okay, feels like with two of phones sitting here, it feels like S is in a bit of a quandary, looking ahead at their options or looking at choices they've yet to be made. So it feels like they're just standing at a pause. So I don't feel like he's going to send the message immediately. Don't feel like the message is going to be sent immediately. Okay? Yeah, no. The message is not going to be sent immediately. Does not feel like there is going to be a message right now. Or if you send a message right now, I don't think S is going to respond immediately. There might be a little bit of a delay in how they respond. Okay, there will be a response, but it might be a little bit delayed. It won't be immediate. Will not be an immediate response. Okay, it might be a little bit delayed. Okay, there will be a response, but it might be delayed a little bit. Will not be immediate. Okay, Maria. In the field tarot. Did W. Okay, Jasmine, can I just have your question, please? Did W. No, I miss you. Sorry, just a bit of a tickly throat. Ooh. That card just flew out. Celebration, yes. He was definitely a miss. We have here with the connections and everything going on. That it feels like, did Gemini miss you? Yes, there was definitely some connection, some thoughts about you. We've got the Three of Wands, so it feels like they're looking ahead at what's possible. So yes, I do feel like Gemini was sort of missing you, thinking about what lies ahead for you. So yeah, definitely felt like there was a connection. Did Gemini miss you? Yeah, definitely felt like there was some energy being, thinking about you, missing you in some way. Okay, cool, Jasmine. Thank you. Oh, that was clever. Luckily, it wasn't a deck. It was just the box. Oh, maybe it was. Whoops. Do not want to wreck that. Okay, what have we got? Okay. So there's no communication at the moment. No communication. Let's use the... Oh, gee. Okay. What's the first card we come up? Well, there needs to be a shift. There needs to be a shift in the... Okay, firstly, there needs to be a shift in what's going on here. There definitely needs to be a shift in the communication, a shift in the way that you react with each other, you interact with each other, you know, the physical aspects of it. Emotional connections need to shift. There's a lot of changes that need to happen before it can be turned into a commitment of any sort. Okay, so it's all about making those changes that need to happen. It does feel like there needs to be a movement, does need to be a movement going on before there can be any sort of commitment or anything like that. It's all about taking care of, I want to say taking care of your well-being. Okay, it's important for you to be able to take care of your well-being. That's going to be a really important aspect there. Being able to, I just want to get that, just keeps talking about nurturing your well-being. So there has to be a shift in so many aspects. There has to be a change. There has to be movement forward. There has to be a new cycle, a new journey. And so it's really important that you're able to nurture your well-being. Okay, so at this stage, I'm saying no, because there's just got to be that shift. There's got to be that change. So at the moment, it's no, not at the moment. There's just too much that needs to happen first before you can even think about a commitment. There's too many things. You guys have got to be on the same page. You've got to talk. You've got to interact. You've got to enjoy each other's moments. It's all about being in the now. And it feels like you're so busy focusing on the commitment energy, you're forgetting about the journey. You're forgetting about the adventure. Okay? It feels like you need to sort of, if you really want that commitment, it's not about the commitment at the, it's not about the destiny. Okay? It's all about the journey along the way. It's all about enjoying the journey along the way. And I just don't feel like you're getting that journey. You're not enjoying the journey. You're too busy focused on the final result. So you're missing out on other opportunities. Well, no. It's about, it doesn't feel like there is. I feel like there's just too much needs to shift. I don't know. Will he take actions towards you? Don't know. It just says there's just too much to go. There's too much, yeah. Too much needs to be done first before anything can be happening. So you just got to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the adventure along the way. It's all about the energy that you're putting into it. So if you're too busy focusing on the commitment, that could push him away. It's all about the energy of what you're putting into it. If you're going, yeah, I just want to enjoy the adventure, doesn't matter what happens, then you can change, you can shift the energy in the situation. Okay, so yeah, maybe he's got other things going on. You just don't know. He's got other, maybe he's busy, got other things happening, other things going on. Let's do a pickup card. Don't know, Jasmine. I can't answer any more questions. I don't know. I just feel like there's too much going on. There's too much other stuff happening. Let's do your pick a pile. Let's pick a pile. Pick a card. 1, 2, 3. I can only answer one question per person with the readings. If you want any more donations, take donations. I'm going to do 2 cards per pile. Okay, pick a pile 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so pile number 1 talks about an acceptance of the situation so that you can have clarity. Actually being in the now, being in the moment is really important. And that is with clear quartz and lepidolite. Okay, second pile is sodalite, which talks about the journey being your own personal truth with amazonite. So about connecting with your own personal truth and making that your journey. Oh, Candy Williams, thank you very much for your donation. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Candy, I just need your question, please. Okay, so just doing something there. Okay, so that's really cool. Okay, so pile number 3 was about things being quite stormy, things being connecting with the higher self. Maybe you're needing to sort of clear away what needs to happen so that things can be revealed. So there's a revelation and understanding in some way. So that was pile 1, 2, or 3. So choosing 3 is about maybe clearing away to have an understanding of things that are going on. So maybe it's about clearing away the debris, clearing away the clutter in your life, and just allowing yourself to have that understanding that comes from within. Okay, so let me just have a look here. Oh, okay. Okay, just need a question. And what deck and things are we going to go here? I think let's do okay, so we're going to go steampunk. Okay. Oh, steampunk. Oops. doing an extra cards. Yeah. I'm just waiting for, sorry, what was the question that you wanted answered? So let's have a look. Yes, Candace, thank you very much for the donation. Just need your question, please. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. Don't forget, because you've donated, you've got all those preview content and you got 15% discount on any services through the, oh shoot, let's remove that. So thank you very much for the donation, Candace. Yeah, really, really appreciate it. So don't forget, now that you've donated, you've got all that exclusive content. You've got the special discounts and all sorts of previews and downloads, lots of downloads and things like that. So you've got lots of freebie stuff there for you as well, now that you've donated. And discounts on services for the next month. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Candace's question. So let's have a look. Will Jamal get out today? Okay. Ooh, okay. So let's just put the cards out. Let me remove this border. And I'm just going to throw in city frame. Don't know why I'm just throwing that in. Right, so okay, so let's give us some information about the situation that's going on. God, I'm too far forward. I need to I think I need to come out of it. That's it. There, now I've got some room. Now I'm actually going to give you a little bit extra with the steampunk in mind. So let's do this. Give us a little bit more information there. Right. Will he actually change? Okay. Will he actually change? Let's have a look. Has he changed? Has he made the changes that he needs to make? The first card here, we have the Strength card. So it tells me he's got a lot of courage. And yes, I think he's learned a lot. I think he's discovering a lot. I do feel as though that he's learned a lot. I do feel like there's this new strength about him, this new courage to really look at what he's been learning about himself. So yes, I do feel like there is a change in him. There's definitely a change. And what should I expect? What should you expect that you're unaware of? Okay, here we have King of Moss. So it talks about new adventures, new enterprises, definitely something like a new opportunity. Something's being offered to him, a new opportunity, a new adventure, something like that. But he is going to need some time. We've got the Four of Swords here, or Four of Bees. It's that sort of taking time out. So it does feel like he's got this opportunity. So he does feel like he's got his opportunity. Oh, will he get out? Well, I do feel like he's changed. Sorry, I didn't sort of see that. Definitely felt like he's got some change. He's got some offers to him, but he's going to need some time out to readjust to the situation that's going on for him. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Moths and the Six. Okay, so it does feel like there's a shift in the situation. So it does feel like he's moving into things, and he's nurturing the passions, the desire, or nurturing the desires. So it does feel like there's movement coming into the play. So it does feel like he could be. There is that possibility. Now, depending on situation, usually when someone's going to come out, there's usually a guaranteed date. I'm not actually getting a guaranteed date at this stage, but he's definitely got this movement coming out. Definitely got some movement in the situation. Okay, so we've got this institution. I don't get a feeling of it. I've got the fox, and then I've got the letter. I've got a written communication coming in, and the fox can be a little bit I'm sorry, I'm going in and out. Seems to be good this end. Doesn't seem to be any issue. You asked a lot of questions. Okay, I've been trying to focus on one thing at a time. It feels like you've got a lot of stuff going on, very chaotic energy here. Just take a moment to take a breath. Take a breath, Candace. Just take a breath for a moment. You've got a lot of stuff going on with a lot of questions with so little cards. Okay, so you got this thing about, will he get out? Well, I don't think things are going to be quite as you expect them to be. Yeah. So just take a moment, take a breath, okay? I feel like he's got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, he's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength. He's going to get a lot of strength to get through what he's been through, okay? So I think you really have to give him some time to breathe. Okay, you have to give him some time to breathe. Okay, you have to give him some time. He's been through some challenges. Okay, it's not easy being inside. Yeah, it's really important for you to just take a breath for a minute. I feel like he's going through a lot here. Okay, with the institution or anything, he's had to be quite clever in survival. Okay, he's had to be quite clever in survival through here. I get this sense of being isolated. Okay, he's had to be quite clever with this. Now, I do feel like there's a lot of communication. Be written communication, of course. Written communication coming through. So when I'm looking at these cards overall, okay, look at these cards overall. He's had to go through with a lot of courage and a lot of strength to deal with what he's dealt with, okay? He's had to use a lot of strength to get through the situation. Okay, and you got the sense of he's had to learn a lot about himself. He's had to learn a lot about himself. Okay, so he's been trying to nurture. He's been given something new. He's been offered something. Okay, but he's going to need some time out. Okay, so I do feel like he could become. You know, there is that possibility of him. The Beatles, Six of Bees, I mean, and that sense of moving. Okay, there's that movement. And you've got the Queen here with that nourishing that energy, that passion. So that sense of really he's got it. If he does come out today, okay, if he does come out today, he's going to need some time to heal. Okay, usually you're given an exact date if he's coming out. Usually you're given an exact date. They know exactly when they're coming out. Okay, so if he's coming out, if he's come out today or tomorrow morning, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are, it's all about knowing that he's going to have some time to heal. I feel like there's a lot, he's dealt with a lot. Okay, Candace, so really important for you just to know to give him some time to breathe. Give him some time to breathe. I feel like you've got a lot of expectations here. You've got a lot of expectations here. So I just feel like he's been through something. He's been through hell. That's what I get here. Is just that he's had to use a lot of courage, a lot of strength. He's had to be a little bit clever, a little bit sneaky to sort of survive in isolation in some way, feeling isolated with whatever was going on for him. Yeah, I just want you to take a moment to take a breath and just feel like he's got a lot to go through. So you're just going to have to give him some time. I do feel like there's a lot of passion. There's some thoughts going into a lot of courage for him. So just give him a moment to breathe. I think that's really, really important here, is to not expect too much from him. Just give him some space to breathe a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, just give him some space. Give him a moment to breathe. Okay, Mahu. Yeah, so hopefully that sort of gives you a little bit of just a breath. Send you some rose quartz. Candace. Sending you some rose quartz. Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the love. Feel the support. I know things are chaotic. Your mind's racing. Understandable. Totally get where you're coming from. Just got to take a breath. I know your mind is racing. I know you've got all these questions that are dying inside you. Just got to take a moment, take a breath, give him a breath, give him a moment to breathe. You know, he's been through a really difficult time. So just needs time to breathe a little bit. Right. Mahu. Right. Manu. Okay. I want you to think about your question for a minute. You got 2 cards. Two cards. You've got to think about how many cards I'm handing out. You take a breath. Energy feels very chaotic today. Oh, guys, I know there's a lot of burning questions, but we're just going to try and think it down to, okay, what are Wahid's feeling towards me? What does he think about me? It's the same thing, right? What's his feeling towards me? What does he think about me? And will there ever be a commitment? Well, it's just thinking about a deck. Which chords? Let's do the where's the deck of heroes? Deck of heroes tarot. Oops, I didn't mean to take that one as well. Take a nice deep breath. Okay. Nine of Wands. Can we talk about sort of don't give up, keep going sort of thing? So it could be about just being in the moment, enjoying the journey along the way, and you know, just sort of keep going one step at a time, put one step in front of each other. With the Nine of Cups, it talks about a wish fulfilled. So definitely feels as though there is this don't give up sort of thing, just allowing one step at a time. Maybe you feel there is that sense of a wish coming true, sort of coming together. So yeah, does feel like he's there is that commitment, possibility. Will there ever be a commitment? Yeah, there could possibly be. Okay, but it's all about not giving up. It's all about doing what you need to do to make sure that the relationship continues, or gets started, basically. Possibility, there will be a commitment, there will be that connection, a wish fulfilled, but it's all about the actions that you choose to take. Okay, it's all about the actions that you're choosing to do, you know, communication, going out, dating, all those things have got to come into play first. So is there the dating? Is there the enjoying each other's company, the communication? All those things have got to come into play when you're thinking about don't give up. Well, are you doing all the things that you need to do to make sure that your wish is being fulfilled? So that's just sort of my thought on that. You know, it's all about, can I elaborate? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've only got two cards. Okay, so what you've got here is the sense of perseverance. Keep going, don't give up. But what I'm saying is that you've got these things that you need to do. You need to communicate. You need to make sure that you're going on dates, or that you're on the same page. You know, this talks about a wish fulfilled, talks about what you want, but there's things that you've got to do to make it happen. You've got to take action. You've got to take action. Yeah. There very much could be a commitment. It could be, but things have got to change. Things have got to continue, whatever's going on in your life right now. Depends on whatever's happening. If you guys aren't talking, then you've got to start talking for it to actually happen. You know, this is just one path, one possibility. Futures never set in stone. Oops. So, yeah. Well, you didn't ask me. I didn't focus on that. I did two cards for you. That's what I'm doing free. If you want anything more, Oh, jeez, I forgot to. I don't know whether he wants to talk to you or not. It doesn't say. It doesn't take all. Doesn't say anything about communicate. It doesn't really say that he wants to talk to you. I've only got 2 cards. Hi, Fabby. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. So, what's your question? Yes, certainly, Fabby. Yeah, just type in your question. No worries. Yeah, good. Not too bad. This is part 2 of today, of course, because Tarot Oracle wasn't on. So I thought, oh, well, I'll do another hour or so. So, yeah. Okay. How's P going to react? Let's use the Alice in Wonderland tarot. How would P react if I reached out? Nice, simple, clear question. How would P react? Okay, how's he going to react? Okay. First card we've got is the Fool. So it feels like it's a clean slate, or feels like there's a sense of a new adventure, a new possibility in some way. So you've got that sort of full energy, that new beginnings, that sense of taking a risk. Feels like there's maybe, it feels like he's going to take a risk. Well, it feels like there's that possibility. You got the full energy here. And then we've got the Page of Teacups. So we're talking about emotions. So there's definitely some feeling in the situation. So it doesn't feel negative. It feels positive energy here. You got the Fool and you got the Page of Teacups. So it feels very positive. Feels very happy to hear from you sort of energy. It doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel anything. It doesn't feel negative. It feels like a new beginnings, new possibilities, a sense of that emotional connection. Yeah. So I don't feel negative. I don't feel like a pushing. I don't feel like a pushing away type of energy or walking away type of energy. It just feels like this new adventure, new possibilities. And then you've got your Page of Teacups, which is that emotional connection, that sense of youthful. Again, I get that sort of youthful emotional feelings. I want to say like a giggly, like a giggly teenager sort of energy, but that's what I'm sort of getting there. Oh, you're just scared to do it? Okay. It feels positive. It feels like go for it, take a risk energy. You won't know until you do it. Fabby, it just feels like you wouldn't know until you do it. It just feels really positive. Just feels like it doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. It actually feels quite light. Feels a very light energy. Okay. Right. I'm just going to be on for a short time, so I'm just going to go ending soon. Whoops. Oh, you're welcome, Fabby. You're welcome. Okay. So, okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to feel like, oh, let's do, I'll do the Sacred Path cards. Hi, Angel. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to actually choose, oops, where is it? Where are you? That's what I was looking for. Okay, Angel, let's have a look. I'm going to use the Romantic Tarot. See if there's anything going on here. Hi, Cacao. 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 Right. Well, the guy I'm meeting and said they like you. Right, let's have a look. What's the energy between you guys? Wow. 9 of Cups. Definitely feels like there might be some energy between you guys. Definitely feel like you guys are going to have to sort of really, I want to say, sort of communicate. I think there might be, it definitely feels like there might be some sort of connection there, but you might find at times that you need to sort of speak your mind. You might need to sort of stand up for your convictions, stand up for your beliefs. There may be some, I'm wondering if there might be some conflicts in regards to your beliefs or your thoughts. There's definitely a connection there. You know, there's definitely feels like there's a connection there in some sort. But it does feel as though you might stand up for what you believe or what you feel about the situation, about yourself, or what your thoughts are in some way. So, yeah, I definitely feel like he'll like you. Definitely feel like he'll like you, but you might have to find yourself standing up for your beliefs. Okay, so let's have a look here. Will I ever hear or see Alex again in the future? Okay, I'm going to go Rider. You're welcome, Angel. Hi, Harpit. Hi, Harpit. Harpit. Okay, will you ever hear, will you see Alex again or hear from him? Well, it talks about a connection. Definitely feels like there will be a connect. There's always going to be that connection there. But be careful about keeping chained to that past. Okay, Cacao? It's very important that you're not feeling chained, that you don't let yourself be chained to the past, that it's repeated patterns. Feels like there's definitely that connection, but it may not actually be good for you. Okay, just something to sort of think about, something to look into. Sorry, I just have to take a drink. 1 minute. Oh, hurt. Okay. Sorry. Calc. Will you ever hear or see from Alex again? It definitely feels like you've got that connection there. But just be aware of how it keeps you chained to the past. Or chained to the situation. Okay? And that's really important for you. And it's going to keep you chained to the... Definitely that connection. But is it good? Okay, Harpit. Sorry, what is the future with Govinda? Okay, so what's your question? What is the future with Govinda after leave the house? How will your financial condition? Okay, so you've got two aspects there. So remember, your future is never actually set in stone. There's some actions that need to be taken first. I keep picking up that angel tarot. Okay, I'll just leave it at this one then. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so this is going to be the last reading. Okay, just trying to think about your question here. You've got two. So what's your future? And then you're talking about your financial condition. So are you really talking about your finances? We've only got two cards, so it makes it a little bit tricky. Okay. First card we have here is the Tower. So it talks about, just to me, it feels like a warning that things are not going to be that great. Okay, things are not going to be that as much as you want them to be. I feel like you need to sort of have that sense of discernment. You need to act with a little bit of discernment. I don't think parents are not agreed, so we have to skip from home. Okay, I don't think you're going to have I don't think your financial circumstances are going to be that great. I don't think it's going to be what you expect it to be. I think there's going to be some real challenges. Okay, it's going to be really challenging. You've got the Tower here and you've got Judgment. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a wake-up call for you. I do think things are going to be really challenging, so be prepared. Be prepared for the challenges. If your parents are not in agreement with it all, you're not going to have their support, so you're eloping from home. I don't think things are going to be as rosy as you think they are going to be. They're going to be very, very challenging. There's going to be a lot of things that you need to think about. I do feel like it's going to be an awakening to you. It's going to be a realization about how difficult things are. I think you need to take a breath for a moment. Take a breath. Take a moment to reevaluate how you're going to build your future. How are you going to stand on a solid ground of reality? How are you going to have that leap of faith that everything's going to work out okay? I feel like there's a need to build what the future you want by thinking about what steps you actually need to take, because I do feel like it's going to be an awakening. It's not going to be as easy as you think it is. It definitely feels like life's going to be full of disruptions and challenges. So be prepared on what are you building your relationship on to, the foundations of your relationship. What are you building the foundations of your relationship on? Okay. That can be really important too. Just feel like there's a lot of stuff here that is sort of it feels like building up from the ground up. It's like you need to build a sense of where you're at and what you need to do, the steps that you will move into. Okay, so that's going to be really really important for you to sort of focus on. Really looking at, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of changes in your life. There's going to be a lot of things going to rock your world, so to speak. Okay, and not necessarily in a good way. Things are definitely going to be challenging for you. So there's some things to think about. Okay, I had said that was the last reading, but I've got a couple of minutes. So, okay, I will do this one quickly. So you've got an arranged marriage, of course, where you are. Okay, so you want to know. Let me use Waterfall Tarot, actually. I told you things will not be good, Harpet. Told you things will not be as you think they'll be financially. I only did 2 cards for you, remember? Harpet, so just do 2 cards. When you do 2 cards, you're not going to get a lot of information. If you want more information from the reading, I can only give you what I got in the reading. Any more, you have to go through donations. You got to remember, I want you guys to just take a breath for a moment. Take a breath. Okay? This is my time that I'm giving you. Okay? This is normally my paid, this is what I do for my living. This is my financial 24/7. This is my job. This is my career. And I'm giving you my time for a reading. Look, I don't mind, but it'd be nice to be a little bit be appreciated. And just take a moment to think. 1 question per person. 1 question clearly. With the 2 cards, we're not giving a lot of information. If you want more questions, the donations are there. Possibility, pay me for my services. It is my full-time job, you guys. I give back 24/7 to this, basically. A lot of work. Not 24/7, but definitely 12 hours every day. It's a lot of work involved. So just this is my living. And I don't mind doing the free readings, but think that. Okay, so will things be good with the arranged marriage? Let's have a look. Will things be good? Yeah, the star keeps coming out. Came out twice. I didn't realize. I was sort of shuffling and thinking, but I was also talking. Tells me yes, definitely feels it, but there are going to be a lot of choices that you're going to have to make as well. There is going to be a lot of I know with the arranged marriage there is sort of different paths that it will go on, but overall I do feel it's going to be a good arranged, will things go good for your arranged marriage? Yeah, there will be some good things. There might be some challenges as well, but overall it will be good. There will be some different paths that you could take along your arranged marriage, the journey. A lot of it is to do with behavior or attitude to each other and things like that. How you choose to behave. Basically, how do you choose to behave emotionally within the situation? How do you choose to react emotionally to things? That's going to make a big difference there. But overall, it could be a really good marriage. It sort of talks about the wishes, the dreams, the hopes. The hope is there, basically. So the hope's there, Asma. So the hope's there, but it's how you choose to react. Yep. Cool. Right. Hi, welcome to UPATE's Crossing. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about what's available. So we have early bird viewings of YouTube videos. Now, being a supporter means you get 15% discount on selected services. Now, there's also being a member. Member offers all sorts of specials. Go have a peek. There's a new golden tier. So the golden tier offers new levels, new perspectives. Okay, shout out to my members of the Ko-Fi family. Okay, we have Sid. And we have Joan. Linda. And Raina. Okay, so as a member, there are also exclusive deals. And there's specialty readings. Now don't forget, everybody can join UPATE's Crossing server on Discord. Okay, so don't forget to join us. Okay, so let me just do this. Right, okay, so let's start this free list. Okay. Okay, so let me have a look. Rocky. Okay. Okay. Will attempt to be physical with you. Well, what do you want? Basically, with the 7 of Hedgehogs says to me, what do you want to do? Hi, Melody. Yeah, I can add you. Basically, with the 7 of Hedgehogs asks, well, what do you truly want to bring into your life? Do you want him to be physical with you? You know, it's all about, you know, being able to, you've got that 6 of Flowers of have success, victory. You know, what do you want? What do you want to bring in? What's success? What's victory and success to you? So it's about making it happen. What do you want? Make it happen. If you want him to be physical with you, let him know. So, yeah. Well, then you've got to make it happen. It's about you taking the actions, you making it happen. There might be some battles, there might be some struggles, some challenges, or there might be some challenges to the situation. But ultimately, victory and success, if that's what you want. Yeah. But you've got to make it happen. You've got to show that's what you want. Well, it doesn't say. It's more about you making the move. It's more about you making it happen. It's about you manifesting it, letting them know that's what you want them to do. Well, he won't make the move unless you make it happen. You want it to happen. You've got to show him that's what you want. It's all about what you want to do. Is there a potential suitor coming? Sometimes you've got to take the action. If you want it to happen, you've got to make it happen. Is there a potential suitor coming? Okay. Well, I was talking about juggling options. So there could be about looking at, it could be some things. And it's interesting because here I get Justice as well. So we've got 2 of Hedgehogs and the Justice. So I'm talking about juggling things, trying to balance things out. I feel like there's some stuff that needs to be juggled with first. You need to look at your priorities, what's important. So what's important to you in a potential suitor? Okay. What's important to you? What consequences of actions, basically, with the Justice card as well, consequences of action. So it's thinking about what is your priority in regards to a potential suitor. So you want a potential partner in some way, someone that you find is connected to you in many ways. So you got to think, what are your priorities in that situation? You know, you do all have free will. Okay, you have the possibility of deciding for yourself whether this person that's coming into your life is good for you. Okay, so it's all about looking at the consequences of any actions that you decide to take, basically, with the justice card here. It's all about your potential to take a moment, to take a breath and clear away all the debris, all the rubbish in the moment, and work out what are your priorities, what's important to you in regards to a potential relationship suitor. So definitely it's about your own free will. So yes, somebody can definitely come into your life, but it's your choice in whether you bring them in. Okay, whether they are a priority to you, whether that person is important to you, whether it's the so the consequences of your actions taken. It's about thinking about what are your consequences if I let this person into my life. Yeah. So basically the card, it's about trusting in yourself. Trust in your own decisions. So Melody, you're next. Melody, your question, please. You're welcome, Yolanda. I don't want to take away your power. I want you guys to be empowered on your journey. I want you guys to use your free will, your thoughts, your opinions. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to just guide. So I want you guys to really, I want people to be empowered in their journey. I want them to be in control. I want them to make their choice. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Ultimately, the decision has to be yours. So I just want you guys to know that I'm not here to do this, do that. You must do this. You must do that. It's not about that. Not at all. Always about free will. It's always about your choices, your decisions. You know your circumstance better than anyone else. You know what you're going through. You know the challenges that you need to go through. So I want you to be really aware of that. So I'm just waiting for Melody. Hello. So just waiting for your question. Ooh. Why do I keep doing that? I keep touching F, it goes into full screen. So just waiting for Melody. So I'm just waiting to see if Melody's question comes in, because this will be about, I better start thinking about it being it. Oh, sorry, just got to stretch my back. I'm just waiting for Melody's question. So I just thought Melody wanted a question, so yeah, definitely just waiting. I know things can be a bit slow with I'm just waiting to see what's going on here. Waiting for Melody, and then that's it. I don't know what's going on here. So while we wait for Melody's question, let's do pick a pile. Let's do this quickly. Okay, I'm just going to use Sacred Path cards. Melody, I'm not quite sure what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pile 1 is the inner child. So it's really about dealing with your inner child, dealing with maybe some past hurts or past wounds in some way. Looking at things from a different perspective can be really, really important for allowing some growth and expansion. Okay, so card number 2 asks you to look at your own rhythm, your internal timing. So about your own beat, a sense of listening to your own body, which is really, really important to allow yourself to nurture your body and your mind. Your spirit is really about listening to whatever's going on within oneself, trusting oneself's feelings and emotions and what's going on. So that could be really, really important for you. And card number 3 is about connecting to Mother Earth, but also about feeling that sense of being in control, being empowered on your journey, allowing yourself to actually not allow other people to influence you in ways that are not productive to your journey in some way. So that was card 1, 2, and 3. So that's it from me. Okay, I thought Melody wanted a reading, but I can't see a message from her in any way. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, and time is running out for me. I have to really sort of get going here. So yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm stuck or let's remove that banner. And let's have a look here. So no, it's definitely not stuck. Okay, so if for some reason Just going to type this in here. Okay, so I don't know quite what's going on there. Okay. No, I'm quitting.